the tail of the tape for Guzman and Casper.
No, it's not El Rey, it's Volver.
Oh, yeah, it is Volver, I'm sorry. I don't know, man. You know what? The desert he's getting to me. Volver, el rey. Robert Casper wants to be el rey. Es Lupe Contreras.
Damas y caballeros, a continuación, el siguiente duelo de esta noche. 3 vueltas en la división peso mosca. This bout. 3 rounds in the flyweight division. Los jueces, the judges. Freddie Encinas, Rocky Taylor, y Tony Saino. At the sound of the bell, the man in charge, referee Doug Birch. Presentando la esquina azul, introducing the blue corner. Vestido de color negro con blanco y rojo. He's wearing black with white and red. He weighed in at 125 pounds. Su peso oficial, 125 libras. Esta noche dentro de la jaula hace su debut profesional. Tonight, inside of la jaula, he is making his professional debut. From Coppers Cove, Texas, Robert Guzman Casper. En la esquina roja, vestido de blanco con negro y rojo in the red corner. Wearing white with black and red trim, his official weight, 125 pounds, su peso oficial, 125 libras. En su segunda vez dentro de la jaula, con récord de una derrota. This is the second time inside of la jaula with a record of 1 defeat. Born, bred, and repping Tucson, Arizona, Arturo Chucky the Beastman Guzman.
Gentlemen, we will have a good, clean, fair fight. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. You want to touch gloves? Do it now. Step back. Wait for me to call you out.
You heard the big ovation for Chucky Guzman.
Right there.
Over 100 friends and family in attendance at Combate 13. They are both inside La Jaula. As Campbell McLaren says,
You
La
ready,
Jaula
sir?
is calling.
Are you ready,
it
sir?
is ready
Fight!
to go. You see some blood on North America. It's on South America. That's from the earlier fights. Chucky Guzman in the white. Robert Casper from Texas, Central Texas, making his professional debut. He has those long legs.
Yes. So what's interesting about this fight is that Chucky cut 30 pounds in a month and a half. He teaches Muay Thai and boxing, and he fell into MMA when his best friend in 2011 took him to an MMA gym. He's had 3 Muay Thai fights, and he says what's interesting about this fight is that him and his opponent have similar styles. They both want to stand and bang. They're both long. They both got the same combos, but they both respect war.
In his only professional fight, Chucky Guzman lost via submission. Here he is making his Combate Americas debut in his backyard.
All right, guys.
What's also interesting about this fight is that Robert, the Guzman Casper, is 6 years younger than Chucky. He's been training since he was 13 years old, though, and he's got a really great coach. James Krause is who he trains with, and Robert Leboy. Those guys are good, and so he's got the best training camp, and he's also expected to be a father. He's expecting a baby any day. He says he's got to go win this fight because his girl's gonna pop any minute, and he needs to win and get back so that she doesn't have the baby before he's there. He wants to be there when the baby's born.
He said he has the first flight out of Tucson in the morning. Baby any day. You're going to name him Oliver. 22-year-old Robert Casper. He gets dropped with a strong right by Guzman. Gets right back on his feet and he eats a knee. Well, you wanted to be a pro. Now you're officially a pro.
Yes, welcome to the big leagues.
Early in the round, he was tugging at his shorts, still a little bit nervous. Nah, it's gone now. Get that first punch out of the way.
Nice backwards elbows by Chucky. Those are brutal. Chucky has, I'm pretty sure the whole crowd behind him is a local pro and a local favorite. He has a big, huge fan following. He says he's the biggest draw coming out of Tucson.
He's in the white.
Let's work through this, guys. Come on.
And the Guzman Casper in the black going in for a single leg, dropping, swooping down for a single leg. Chucky with those backwards elbows.
And Casper split his training in Kansas City and also in his hometown of Copper Cove, Texas. Referee right there watching him closely.
Chucky doesn't look like he's getting taken down anytime soon, and you know, that is not a resting position there. You either got the single leg, or you're switching to a double leg, or you're out. There can't be any in between, because then you can risk the possibility of getting knocked out with those backwards elbows when your head's that deep down into their waistline.
Separation finally. Jab from Casper.
A nice big overhand from Chucky, and he says, "What's up, man? I'm from the 520."
Repping Tucson hard, spinning, missing.
Nice, man. If that would have landed, that would have been brutal.
See the length on Robert Casper in the black.
Yeah, they're both actually pretty lanky.
Yep.
Nice outside leg kick, and again with the outside leg kick by Chucky.
Moving him, isn't he?
He is. He's trying to chop down that lead leg. Nice solid 1-2 by the Ghost Man. Swings with the right hook, but misses. Nice flip by Chucky.
Casper.
Both with the Muay Thai stance, kinda. You can see how they're picking up those back legs for the knees. Nice spinning back fist by Chucky. Chucky's looking for a knockout. He can taste it. He just got so excited with knocking him down there. He just wants to do it again. You can see he's just waiting for the right shot, for the perfect opportunity to get that, sneak that shot in.
Good right hand by Casper, the Texan in black.
Beautiful right hand by Casper.
Talk of those jitters when you're making your pro debut. Getting going. Finally, you're in the back waiting for your name to get called. Then the Jaula opens up. And with 10 seconds to go in the first round, Robert Casper, Chucky Guzman going at it. Combate 13 in Tucson, Arizona is heating up.
Nice solid first round by both gentlemen.
Texas, about an hour away from Austin.
Chucky is going right back to that. He's just backing him up with the 1-1-2, and he's hoping to do the old Dan Hendo again. It reminded me straight of like Dan Henderson.
Casper from a family of boxers.
And Casper's trying to put some mustard on those shots.
Yeah, he is loading up a bit, isn't he?
He's getting mad. He's anxious. He's first round's over. He says, "Okay, I'm coming for some serious blood now."
Chucky shaking his head now.
Nice deep front kick by Chucky. Nice 1-2 by Casper.
How much did you say Chucky had to lose to cut?
20 pounds.
I saw him in the fitness center trying to shed that last pound about 2 hours before the weigh-in.
I misspoke, excuse me. That was 30 pounds.
Oh my goodness.
30 pounds in a month.
Yikes.
Yeah, but you know, fighters, MMA fighters, they go through some serious drastic measures to make these fights possible. And they put their body through a beating.
Stop, time!
He said it was good, ref. What are you doing?
Watch the inside
This
leg
guy's trying
kicks. You
to
guys
be
are getting
part
real
of the
close to the
show
cups,
tonight.
okay? So just step back, all right?
All right,
They both
he
know.
knows.
We good?
They
We
got
good?
it.
They both know they self-police. Here we go. Shake hands.
I like that self-police.
At that point, though, he was losing that pound. He spent 20 minutes on the treadmill with the sauna suit, the sweater, running, and then it was 85 degrees yesterday. Went outside, stood in the sun, finally shed that last pound.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. Just lay in the sun and bake here in Arizona. The sun is so dry here. And just lay in your sweatsuit. You'll be a pound down in like 15 minutes, not even.
Yeah, so more respect to these fighters.
Both guys trying to counter off the other person's strikes.
Casper in the black. Staying on their feet most of the fight.
Nice block by Casper with that left hand by Chucky.
Chucky Guzman, born and raised in Tucson. He's a 49ers fan, football. Said he wanted to play receiver in the NFL. Didn't grow to that size, but he still loves Jerry Rice.
He's a die-hard 49ers fan, actually.
He's day one.
He says, I've been on the 49ers bandwagon from day one.
Don't at me, bro.
Yeah, this is day one, and it's never going to change.
Also from a family of boxers.
Likes to go hiking on his off time.
Has a 7-year-old boy named Anthony, who's his biggest fan. Lands a good right, does Guzman.
That one wobbled him a bit. He tried to go in for the flying knee after that.
They got that 5-2-0 on his truck. Repping hard.
Nice spinning back fist. Both guys pay respect.
Yeah. And his only loss, Chucky said he learned a lot. They need to be mentally stronger inside La Jaula. That's one of the other aspects. You can fight amateurs. It's a different world when you get in there as pro and you sign the contracts with the commission and you sign the deal. Then you get taxed. You expect to make a certain amount of money, you come home with a little bit less. Minute 30 to go. Remember that story Chucky was telling us? He fought in an amateur event, ended up in the hospital.
Oh, is this the smoker fight?
This is the smoker, that's Chucky.
Oh man, Chucky has a crazy story. His very first smoker fight, he got suplexed on his dome, ended up in the hospital. He was knocked out for a really long time. And everyone at the smoker was like so terrified. He got encouraged by a female coach at the time who told him, dude, you're such a great fighter. You have to give it another shot. You have to. And so he did it again. He said, all right, I'm going to give it one more shot. He went into that smoker and he beat everybody in the smoker fights. He beat everyone in those amateur fights. And he ended up
okay, hang on, just hang on.
turning pro after
You can't coach during break. Just be careful, all right? Don't make. I'm gonna tell him the same thing. I don't want to take a point.
Got him.
Watch the inside leg kicks. He's gonna be okay, all right?
Well, Casper already has a kid on the way.
Yeah, it was definitely very close into the area. I'll say that.
Yeah, but you mentioned that smoker. He said he got hurt because he fought a dude 30 pounds heavier.
Okay, so what I really love to see about Chucky, nice beautiful double leg, is if you notice, the way that he landed that Dan Henderson right hand is taking a couple shots on the forehead. He would take a couple of Casper's shots right on the forehead, and then he hit him hard with a big overhand right, and that's what dropped Casper in that first round. And that's what's important. Sometimes you got to take a couple to give one big solid one. And that was the pattern that you can see Chucky's trying to continue to do. He's trying to take it on the forehead and look down the barrel with the right hand and drop him.
Stop! Whoa!
Final seconds. That bell needs to be a little bit louder. Third and final round. Chucky Guzman in the white. Robert Casper in the black. Casper making his pro debut. Guzman from Tucson, 0-1. Two evenly matched first couple rounds. Third one's going to be the final. It's always fun to see these young kids making their debuts. They're still wide-eyed, still nervous. Just the overall aspect of it. They dream about this. And they get in there and they quickly become pros.
They do dream about it. I don't really like those feeler out kicks by Casper. He's very lightly trying to kick him, and primarily because that's what got him knocked down in round one, is he was trying to set up something. He was trying to feel it out with that kick, and then right when he did is when Chucky just fired right down the barrel and was successful with dropping him. So you can tell he's trying to set something up. So I do like that, but I wish if he was trying to kick him that he would put some mustard on it and actually make him pay, because he's connecting.
Well, especially in the third round where you don't have another one. You got to go and put something up there.
Exactly, and in this case, it's do or die, you know. You don't want it to go to the judges, so you have to give it everything you got. You got to throw the kitchen sink at this guy and do whatever it takes in order to get the finish.
Also, how much is the conditioning a factor? They're going 5 minutes now, whereas the amateurs we saw earlier this afternoon, they went 3 minutes. For Casper stepping it up.
Yeah, and not only that, but with as much as weight as Chucky had to cut. 30 pounds, my goodness, in the last less than a month. That is a lot of weight to cut. And he's very successful with those backwards elbows there.
Yes, he
and
is.
Casper's desperately trying to get a double leg takedown. And he takes his back. That's beautiful. If he could get a hook in, that'd be great. But Chucky's right back to his feet.
When his left hand up is Chucky, grabbing onto that cage. Referee can't see it, he's blocked. They're right in front of us.
And a single leg of his own, and he gets the takedown. That's 2 for Chucky. I don't necessarily like the takedown with the head on the outside, but literally whatever works and however you're going to get the takedown is the most important thing. And that was beautiful. He got the takedown, and now he's really going to try to implement his ground and pound, stay on top, and continue to let it rain. He's trying to pass that leg, but Casper's doing a great job at keeping him at bay and not letting him pass all the way.
Trying to drop that elbow, blocked by Casper.
Get him out of there.
Referee telling him to get out of there.
And
pushing that leg back. Is his foot
ground
outside?
And pound. Let's see some ground and pound.
They're right where the door is at, entering the Howler, and I think his foot is going through. Yeah.
What is happening?
No, stay down. Come here, turn.
His foot was through the door.
You better lock up that guard, boy.
You ready?
They're moving on. Yeah, his foot slid right through that opening in the door. The one small opening that's
you ready?
there.
Fight!
And I hate to see that happen because he was in a winning position, but I'm glad that he did because now he has a chance to continue to work that ground and pound from on top in a more solid position without him and all his legs being all crazy and up everywhere. Nice elbow by Chucky. If he can break open that guard and work that pass, it'd be a lot better for him for sure, but in the meantime, he's just working that ground and pound.
First extensive amount of time that these two have spent on the mat. Casper with his back on the mat. Guzman 0-1. He's 28 years old. Has him on guard.
And Chucky trying to hold on and will himself back into recovery here. His legs are open again in his guard.
Stop! Up, 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 up. I said stop.
Referee yelled stop as Chucky was dropping an elbow.
You weren't when I said stop. You ready?
Chucky.
Fight!
I know that's one of your pet peeves tonight, Julian. Both these fellas like, I don't know what just happened here.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, I finally got you taken down, and I'm starting to rain down some elbows. But right when I'm in the midst of throwing a big elbow, let's get stood up by the referee. How about that?
In a very close fight.
In an extremely close fight.
Letting his hands go is Chucky.
His confidence is just growing through the roof as the fight goes on. It's a third and final round, and what he's more preoccupied with is the fans continuing to cheer and banter and get on his side. He was right when he said he was a local favorite, and he had a big fan following. He sold many tickets, and as the crowds get louder and louder, he's getting more and more aggressive. It's
Final
amazing.
seconds of the fight. Chucky Guzman has controlled the third. How will the judges see it? And it is over. 3 good rounds between Chucky Guzman and Robert Casper.
Damas y caballeros, después de 3 vueltas, el juez Encinas anotó 29-28 a favor de Casper. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, Judge Encinas scores it 29-28 in favor of Casper. El juez Taylor, 29-28 a favor de Guzman. Judge Taylor scores it 29-28 in favor of Guzman. Y el juez Zaino anotó 29-28. Judge Zaino scores it 29-28 in favor of the winner by way of split decision a favor del ganador por decisión dividida. Chucky the Beastman, Arturo Guzman.